guys, it's your girl again. So, welcome back to my video. So guys, if you didn't hit the like button, just hit the like button guys, because it's gonna be crazy. And we will just find out how crazy it is, because my hair is getting crazier now. So, let's just get straight to the video guys.
Picture this. It's finally happened. A zombie apocalypse. And the
I
fight
cannot.
for survival is on.
You know, this is what I always tell people. If I would be in a zombie apocalypse, if that's gonna happen, if it's gonna happen, I would be the first one who's gonna be a zombie, guys, and I would infect you guys with all my zombie awesomeness. So stick around.
Many of us like to think we'd survive in a zombie apocalypse, but
No.
the reality is that you
Yes.
need the skill, tools,
Yeah.
and the know-how if you want to avoid. But
I think most of the men would survive the zombie apocalypse, and women would just be there, be the zombies.
chowder. So, from the master of DIY
Wow.
weaponry to apocalyptic engineers, let's assemble the ultimate team of people who on deck.
Ultimate Team, Avengers Unite!
Wizard of Weapons. It's safe to say that you're gonna need more than walls for protection in a zombie apocalypse.
Of course.
So it makes sense to arm yourself with some defensive
Wow, these people are really getting into the zombie experience, guys. They even make a weapon.
tools, or better yet,
That is preparation.
with bulletproof knowledge and the science of weaponry. Thankfully,
Yes.
I know a guy. Joerg Sprave is one of few people that truly stands a chance of taking out a horde of zombies single-handedly. And just wait till you see what this brilliant
Oh my
madman
God.
can do. Even pre-apocalypse, Joerg spends his time designing and crafting
Wow.
some of the most weird and wonderful weapons you'll ever lay your eyes on.
Ah!
Almost entirely from scratch. Sporting an interest in slingshots since childhood, Joerg loves nothing more than showing off his latest and greatest project.
If that's the one I would use to fight a zombie near, I would literally die. I didn't even like place the armor, place the arrow. I would be beaten.
Creations on his YouTube channel.
Oh
and
my
has a whole
God.
armory of epic creations to keep
Wow.
any survival community at the top of the food chain. This slinger has
it's
a
like a
real talent for
slingshot.
taking standardized weapons and elevating them to the next level. Take this double bow and arrow featuring two bows mounted side by side
Ah,
with
wow.
a DIY mechanism that releases the arrows either one at a time or simultaneously. Or what about this giant torpedo slingshot?
What?
Dubbed the Torpedo Shooter 2500, the lengthy barrel is loaded using the power of a very large bespoke rubber band. Constructed to hold a 2.2 pound
Wow,
piece
it
of
is very
sharp-tipped
interesting. It would make you think that what if a zombie apocalypse would happen? Like, money is not anymore an option. Like, you have to invest on weapons, guys.
The heavy-duty slingshot has enormous potential for destruction.
Wow.
And whoa!
Just replace that car door with a zombie head and enjoy the carnage. Considering these metal torpedoes are reusable, they're a perfect addition to any zombie survival armory. Not only does Joerg possess a sharp knowledge of all things slingshot related, he also has plenty of other interests that are
Oh.
sure to come in handy during the apocalypse, including weightlifting, which will be a big asset for our survival
Yeah.
team. Creative thinking is another invaluable asset in a survival situation, and Joerg has it in abundance, as demonstrated with this 6-shot monster spear
Oh, that is so nice.
design. Dubbed the Mosasaur Hunter, the
Mosasaur
blueprints were
Hunter.
created by 3D artist Carlos Ortega Elizalde as a theoretical way to hunt dinosaurs, but Joerg has made it a reality. Made from 6 separate spear guns mounted in a rig to hold them together,
That's
each
what
is
I
able to be
need.
triggered individually or all at once with a central trigger on the rig. The end result is a mega weapon with the ability to deal with multiple zombies at a time with piercing precision. If you're looking for something more hand-to-hand, then Joerg has that covered too, with this bladed whip that looks straight out of a diabolical alternative version of history. Joerg's whip sword packs a serious punch and will embed it
Oh my God, that is so scary. What if that whip would you didn't even whip the zombie. You already whip yourself in the back because like that. Oh, it's like nunchucks. You have to be aware of the nunchucks.
To whatever target gets in its way.
Oh my god. No thank you. Oh my god, did you see that wood? It just went near him. What if that's a zombie that went near you? You haven't even, you just attack like the front of it, but the face is still alive. So when that zombie would go near you, like what he did with that whip, that zombie would eventually eat you because you're letting him near you. Does that make sense?
While the whip sword's deep-digging fangs are sure to stop one zombie dead in its tracks, its proclivity to wedge itself into targets means it's a lot better for one-on-one zombie encounters than versus a horde. But if you're looking for something more horde unfriendly that won't get stuck mid-fight, then Joerg's still got you covered. The Walking Dead-inspired Lucille bat is the TV series' greatest anti-hero villain's weapon of choice, for good reason, and Joerg's interpretation of it would be invaluable in the apocalypse. But Joerg himself would be the most valuable asset of all, given his technical prowess, as well as the fact that he takes extreme pleasure in being the perpetrator of destruction. Now
that's strong. Did you see? He went back a little bit, but I don't know.
Was built for the apocalypse.
Yes,
Mastered
he is.
Weapons? Check.
I love it.
Let's see what's the next one.
Wastland Gladiators. After battling through the initial outbreak, the open desert plains defense is a little easier. But hang on, it seems there are some survivors here already. These are the loyal attendees of Wasteland Weekend, an annual festival held in the Mojave Desert in Edwards, California.
I didn't know that there exists such a
all-immersive
thing.
experience of everything apocalyptic. Attendees are among some of the most end-of-the-world obsessives out there, and trust me, they're ready for anything. While the post-apocalyptic theme of Wasteland Weekend might be pretend, there's some very real talent on display here, particularly when it comes to end-of-the-world survival gear. The Wasteland Gladiators are part of a combat league that meet at the Wasteland Weekend Festival to practice their fighting and armor crafting skills. Scavenging to find protective materials, each gladiator's armor is unique to them, and the trick is to cover as much skin as possible, not only to protect yourself from suffering injury, but also from undead bites.
Yes,
While
undead
fictional
bodies.
characters can often be seen wearing little more than a tank top in zombie shows and movies, there's no such thing as plot armor in real life. For the Wasteland Gladiators, tire rubber is a popular choice for the torso area, offering reasonable protection against melee weapons.
Everybody listen up. If you want to have like a costume for your zombie apocalypse, tires is your best friend. Use tires.
And teeth in any post-apocalyptic battle. Gladiators often line their tire chest plate with dirt bite protective vests,
feel like
as
it's a
well
little
as
bit
pieces
heavy.
of steel, making their armor a natural choice against any number of gnashing teeth.
So let's just see the equipment that is needed.
Dubbed Atomic Annie, this 16,000-pound zombie-proof truck is
Wow.
owned by Wasteland Weekend veteran Travis Blankenbait.
I just need a car. Like I just need a car, and I'm good. A car with some water and some food. I'm good. Yeah.
Consists of a Frankenstein mashup of vehicles, including a 1972 Ford F600, 1951 Chrysler New Yorker, and a
Like at the end, like people take this very seriously. Oh my god, I'm so concerning. Should I invest on weapons now?
The Atomic Annie is loaded with plenty of protective features, including an intimidating steel front bumper, armored Chrysler doors, and there's even a gun turret installed in the roof. Masters of armor and machines, it's safe to say that recruiting the Wastelanders to your team is a strong
Yes.
start to post-apocalyptic life. Nothing in the vicinity of this mega gun stands a chance. Metalstorm was originally conceived by Australian weapons inventor J. Mike O'Dwyer and was intended to remain stationary, only to be used in setting up ambushes. However, since its debut test session in 1997, it's never actually been used in combat due to legal regulations for weapons used in warfare. But guess what? In the zombie apocalypse, there'll be no one left to enforce any laws. If we could acquire a more portable version of the Metalstorm gun, like this Imagining from CSI Miami, it could make quite the addition to the roof of Atomic Annie. for blasting away through any rapidly amassing hordes. Assuming its recoil doesn't knock the vehicle over. So now we're armed to the teeth. Let's get our team somewhere safe. Apocalypse
Let's go to that place.
of old retired school buses. By 1982, Bruce had managed to collect a total of 42 school buses, costing $50,000 all in, and what he did next was beyond anything anyone could have imagined. Having lived through the Cold War, Bruce feared nuclear war was coming that would result in the end of the world. So his 42 vehicle-strong fleet of buses became the foundations of one of North America's largest private doomsday bunkers.
I want to see what's inside. Let's see what's inside.
Not only is this Noah's Ark buried 14 feet underground, but it can also accommodate up to 500 survivors at a time, and even has a nursery to prioritize the care of children as they grow up in a world full of zombies. Bruce really thought of everything when creating his apocalyptic bunker, and included a whole roster of survivalist features.
This is really thought through, guys. Oh!
With that kind of power, not only can these guys gather and prepare a ton of wood, they
Wow.
can also cut.
Why is it on the internet? They're not showing this guy. What I see is like very muscular guy who's like taking down half of that size of that tree.
Any zombie hordes like butter if they appear in the woods.
Like what? Or is that him? I think it's him. I think.
Impressive.
While a lumberjack's swing strength is unquestionable, many of them have yet another skill that makes them an invaluable apocalypse asset. Under all that plaid, many lumberjacks have expert climbing skills as swift as the coursing river, which they demonstrate in speed climbing contests at lumberjack conventions.
That is so fast.
These
It's so
tree
fast.
scaling skills will no doubt come in handy.
Going up skill, like if I'm up, like how will I even go down? And then there's a lot of zombies.
To escape from a sudden woodland horde, all ensuring we get to reap the benefits of the
I hope that you guys enjoyed and it intrigued you guys on like what to do when there's a zombie apocalypse and it makes you think about the future about zombie apocalypse if there is gonna be a zombie apocalypse. If there is, see you guys, I'm gonna be a zombie. Anyways guys, hit the like button, subscribe, follow my social media up above. I'm Jaqueline. I'll see you guys on my next video.